Hello, everyone, and welcome to Ecamm Network News and Entertainment. My name is Anahil.
And I'm Fuljens Henry. Happy Monday, everybody.
Happy Monday. We have a great show for you, as always. Today's Monday, what? The 25th. So for those of us who celebrate Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving week. I
Happy
hope you have all
Thanksgiving.
your recipes ready.
Exactly. I cannot believe where this month has gone. That is incredible.
Yeah, it is not the month, not only the month, but the year has just, I'm like, this December. It's November, but it's December, might as well be December. But anyway, we have for you today, of course, the Make the Switch giveaway is still happening. So you have a secret code today.
Yes, you do.
We also have trivia. And
Yes,
we
we
have
do.
some really nice water cooler topics for you for tonight that you will enjoy, hopefully. So, Fuljens, go ahead.
Overall, we're going to have a very good time this evening. Let's say hello to some of our amazing fam. We have Sharif. Hello. Very good to see you here. And Mr.
Sharif,
Moderator. Hello.
Paul,
Brandy. Hello.
Brandy, you're ready for ENN? Are you ready for Thanksgiving?
Right? Micah, hello, good to see you here. Matt, cheering on everybody, getting everybody ready for Ian in the chat. We love to see it, love to see it, love to see it. Patrick, hello. Patrick is ready.
All right, Patrick.
Saeed is ready for trivia already.
Hello. Oh, yes.
Aaron, hello. Rabbi, good to see you. Not so famous YouTuber is over here dancing on tables from the countdown.
Let's go.
Rich Graham, hello.
Rich.
Joel, hello. Paul says, I don't have to cook, just eat.
Hey, that's the best.
Will, hello. Very good to see you here.
Hello, William. Hola, hola.
Building blocks.
Hey.
Park Brothers, hello. Very good to see you. Wow, the fam is tuning in. Michelle, hello.
Michelle.
Marianne Cress, hello from Sydney, Australia.
Oh,
Marianne,
wow. Well, welcome, Marianne Cress.
Are you new here? Welcome. Welcome. We haven't seen your name here. Welcome. Welcome. Keisha, hello. Bon nuit from Portugal. Good to see you here as well.
Look at that.
Yes, fam. Yes, fam. Welcome. Love to see it.
Yeah, we love it. And for those of you who are new, please show up. I'm new with a hello, and we will introduce you to the fam because we're here for all of it. This is great. Yeah. Oh, don't worry about it. We do have a code for you, but it is going to be it is going to be when we don't know, but the code will be announced tonight.
We got the code.
And yeah. So, Fuljens, what do we say? What do you say we go into, because there's so many great we're receiving a lot of great new questions inside of the Ecamm Live community. Why don't we start with one that is sort of simple, but sometimes we think that is difficult. So that is about exporting sound effects or just exporting anything out of Ecamm for that matter.
Yeah. So Rich Taylor is asking, can I retrieve custom sounds that I've put into Ecamm Live to port over to my new Mac Mini Pro?
Yeah, I believe this question was answered, but right in the community. But for those who are not familiar with how you do this, it's super simple. So, I'm going to show you my screen. Okay, so this is the sound effects panel. This is where you have your music. This is where you have your sound effects. Okay, so here it might look different for you because I have my songs and my sound effects in folders. So here are the sound effects. So you could either export, drag and drop the folder into your desktop, but it doesn't export the folder. It exports everything individually. So it just will extract it out of the folder and place it wherever it is that you place it to.
Mhm.
I don't know if that has been fixed, but the last time I tried it, that's what it did for me.
Mhm.
Now, if you just want to export one, you just have to click and drag it to your desktop or whatever folder you have, if you have a folder on the desktop. So it's as simple as that. Look at this. You drag and drop.
Yep.
That's it. And you will do, for example, if you want to export a scene, say I want to export the, I'll be right back here. You will do the same, right? You can drag and drop if you want to, or you can click on this export button here. Let me see if I can make this bigger. Right here, you can click there and then you will export it to wherever you want to export it to.
Yep.
So it might sound difficult, but it is so simple. It's as simple as drag and drop.
Yep.
Anything else, Fulgence, any other way of doing it? And also, if you have any other way of doing this, feel free to share it in the comments. But
No,
Fulgence, any other
that's
way?
no, that's that is the best way. And then
Mhm.
also just important to note that when you are drag and dropping, as Anna showed you, the sound effects or a sound file, it's going to give you just that on your desktop, a sound file. But when you drag and drop a scene, you're going to get an Ecamm file, right? So you'll get the actual MP. Is it an MP3? I think believe. Oh, M4A. I got M4As and MP3s here. Doesn't matter which one, but you're going to get the actual file. But if you export the Ecamm scene, it's going to be an Ecamm file. Those only difference.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, any questions from the fam about sound effects exporting or anything else?
No, they're
Okay.
ready for trivia
And the
and
trivia is coming, and it's
asking
really
for the
fun
code.
too. It's really fun too. The trivia and the code are coming, but don't worry about it. We have a great show for you. The show today is we're gonna have fun. Is Chris oh my gosh, Thanksgiving slow mood.
Mhm.
So all right, folks, just let's go to the next, please.
Yes. So the next one that we have here, let me see. This is in regards to audio monitoring. Tim is asking, can anyone help me out? Is there any way to monitor what's actually going live to a stream? For example, if I'm playing a song on Spotify, I hear what's coming through the Mac. If I lower the volume in Ecamm, I can see the meter going down. But I want to be able to mix it live so I can put the music low enough for my voice to come through, etc. And thanks in advance, right? So on our end, we have audio interfaces, right? Is that a word? Audio interfaces that we manage that externally from Ecamm. But you can actually, if you do not have audio interface and you have your microphone coming straight, directly into your Mac. Let's say you have like a USB audio or something like that. You do have audio output monitoring in Ecamm, and here is where you go for that. So on the main menu, you go to Output, Audio Monitor, and as you can see on my end, it's turned off because the audio monitoring is happening on my Rodecaster Pro. The same thing with Anna. So we have that turned off. But if you want to monitor everything that's coming in, and if you're mixing stuff in your sound levels, go to Output, Audio Monitor, and select which one you want to where you want to monitor that from. So that's in the main menu there. Again, Output, Audio Monitor, and then turn it on, but select, for example, your headphones. You could, for example, external headphones, you could select that if you have that there. But that is how you would monitor directly inside of Ecamm, which can be like a mess for us because if we were to try that now, we're gonna hear both our Rodecaster Pro and we're gonna hear Ecamm. We're gonna have some voices in our head, so we don't want to try that out.
And I can also hear you because you're upstairs, so I can hear a whole bunch of.
I know we hear three voices, three voices in our head.
Personally, fam, I'm addressing Aaron's question about how do you like the Rodecaster. So personally, for me, Aaron, at the beginning, I used to use I had a microphone that I could plug in directly into the headphones. I could plug it into my microphone, and I was like, okay, fine. I have sound effects from Ecamm, so I was thinking, no, I don't need a Rodecaster. And although you really don't need it, because on my when I was doing my show, I did my show for 3 years and I use sound effects. I use my microphone. I use all of that without a Rodecaster. That being said, the Rodecaster does make it really easy and for you to organize and have different microphones and play with different microphones and adjust your volume and adjust the deepness of it, all the levels of your mic. So if you're into that, then the Rodecaster is amazing. Otherwise, you can do everything that you need to do in Ecamm without a Rodecaster. That's my
Hmm.
opinion. Fulgence?
Definitely. But it's definitely a great investment just to be able to control that externally, but to each their own. And the chat is saying that this comment this question woke up Doc. Doc is here, but Doc is
I
also making a
think.
good point here. And this is what we do on the tech check as well, to listen to the stream briefly. And Doc adds on to that as well. The audio monitor hears what Ecamm is outputting. The platforms will add auto EQ and compression and limiter. You should listen to the actual stream, not brief. It's brief, but not the whole show, just to make sure that everything is sounding right. And that's what we like to do. We before we're live on ENN, we do check, but we do a live tech check onto LinkedIn, and then we could actually play that back and hear everything before we actually come live here on YouTube. So that's where the tech check comes in.
Yes. And remember, fam, if you have a question, feel free to write a Q in a column and before you ask the question so that we can find it easier. I believe not so famous YouTuber is asking a question.
Mm-hmm. So it doesn't transfer images and videos though, right? So it it depends.
That's
Yeah, when you drag and drop the scene, the scene will transfer images. The scene will also transfer animated overlays. I don't know about like an actual movie file. Maybe the profile will do that, but the scene, if you have animated
I think
overlays in
it does
there,
transfer sounds. I believe it transfers sounds because one time I sent you a scene done and I added a sound to it.
mhm,
But do it right now, please.
it works. That works also.
Okay.
So let's say this scene here, if we have music, we have animation, animated overlay in there, and we have images, all that will transfer over. If you just drag, if you sharing the scene and not the entire profile, it will transfer that over. That is confirmed.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and Docinator says it's not a tech check unless you go live. I mean, it's that's the yeah, that's one of the main reasons why we do a tech check
Mm-hmm.
to just get a couple of things because it gets us ready for the stream, but it also helps us check everything.
Mm-hmm.
The
Mm-hmm.
connection, the sound levels, the overlays that we want to use,
Mm-hmm.
the sound effects,
Yeah.
all of that.
Definitely. And Paul is adding on to that. Fonts, if you have special ones and videos, will not be transferred. You need to copy them over separately. Yes.
Thank you, Paul.
Hmm.
Yes, that is definitely a caveat right there.
And then I've traumatized Paul for life. Trust me, copying a profile will transfer the sounds.
The sound effects and the music, everything, and the overlays, the pictures, everything. Profile does everything. It's just
It
like
does.
you can, yeah,
Yeah.
you can purchase a profile already done with all the sound levels checked for you, all of that stuff. You can transfer all of that, create a profile that way.
Yes. Yes. Chris Stone, hello. Good to see you. Thank you so much. Appreciate that.
I'm looking for cues. Fulgence, you can do for cues
Uh,
or C's for comments. We have cast ahead. Chris Stone. Dope jacket, Fulgence. Fire.
yes. Thank you. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate it. No, we're caught up with we're caught up. Oh, so Chris also has a comment here about the audio. Audio monitoring for the levels of each participant is key. If one person is way louder than anyone else, people will jump off your stream. Yes.
Yeah, or people will drop off your stream or people will let you know. Like sometimes they let us know because I am a little bit more I'm a little bit louder than Fulgence. So we get that a lot. It's like, Fulgence, you sound loud softer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. And that's why the live tech check we do on LinkedIn is great because other people are there to help, with the tech check. They're there listening and monitoring. And I was coming a little bit lower and and Anna's a little bit louder. So we're able to monitor that live in real time while playing back the LinkedIn replay, and we're able to make those adjustments on the fly.
Yes. Okay, so
Paul
we do have
Paul does not come with the Roadcaster, unfortunately. That is an expensive add-on, yes.
we do have a video to play for you just in case you all don't know what you're gonna get with the Make the Switch giveaway, Fulgence.
Ready to level up your content? Enter to win a brand new M4 Mac Mini, a full year subscription to Ecamm Live Pro and Opus Clip, Pro Podcast Branding by Podpack, and an Ecamm profile by Live Streaming Pros. Click the link to enter and make the switch.
Hey, that's it. So, fam, who's here for that code? Who's here for that code? The winner is going to be announced pretty soon next week, fam. Listen, this is gonna be great. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. That is a lot of great things. That is getting you ready to make that switch. But then after the switch is made, you need to take action, fam. You need to take action to do it, to use Ecamm, to use the profiles, to learn and to create your show and to just start 2025 with what it is that you want to do. So this is the Make a Switch giveaway. Good luck to everybody. That code is coming soon. Don't worry about
Coming
it.
soon.
And so is the trivia.
and good luck to everybody because as Jeremy said, almost 200,000 entries so far.
That is incredible. I
200,000
mean,
entries.
and one winner, one lucky winner. So when you win, you're gonna be, oh my gosh, really? This is meant for me. And then you have to do things because we all here in the community will be asking you what's going on
Holding you
if
accountable.
we don't see your content out.
Holding you accountable.
Yeah, so let's talk about accountability here with Amazon trying to come up with some frames to get those deliveries delivered, to get those packages delivered in time for Thanksgiving, for Christmas, for all of that stuff. Let's talk about this eco frames, Fulgence.
Yeah, let's go right over here. Where are we at? Bam. So Amazon is reportedly working on eco frames for delivery drivers, right? So instead of just viewing everything inside of an app, inside of a phone, a mobile phone, everything will be up in your face, heads up display on these glasses, turn by turn directions and whatnot. First of all, like, what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah. So I actually want you to give me your thoughts on it because you did do a 1 day
A few days.
a 1 day
Yeah.
what is it? Right? So let's talk
yeah.
about that.
Yeah, so I have a newfound respect for Amazon drivers and what these people go through on a daily basis. It is not easy. You have to give it up for them, right? Because you are there's like I would say kind of like I don't know. I want to call it like a mind F type of thing because you have to deliver a set amount of packages. Like maybe like let's say over 200, 250 once you're done with your training and whatnot, right? A day. And you're on the road. You're on the road all day and there's not really any place for you to stop in the bathroom and things like that, stop to eat. That's one thing, depending on where you're delivering to. That's another thing. Also, I say it's a mind F because whether you finish your routes and things like that, you're still getting paid the same at the end of the day, right? But the delivery service providers that you work for that contract you out, they you know they're on you every single time. It's like they need to make the specific quota, they need to get packages delivered in a specific time frame and all these things like that. And like they kind of like really push you to make sure you deliver your packages not only on time but delivering them faster and delivering more and more. And it's really slaving, and especially like if you're going through places like you're delivering in weird places or you're getting attacked by dogs and all these things. And so and what kind of like bothered me from this article was not to help the Amazon drivers uh do their job much more efficiently. Is to do to do even more, to produce more, and to produce stuff even faster. They're like, okay, now there's no excuse. You don't have the Android app that you really have to fidget through in your hand. Everything is in your face. So now you're not having an excuse to deliver more packages and deliver them even faster now because it's in your face. That's what kind of bothered me. It's not to like help you do your job better. It's to slave even more for Amazon.
And that's typically what it is when those, I mean, they're looking for that transaction. That's their job to
Mm-hmm.
deliver these, because Amazon makes that promise. You're gonna get it today
Mm-hmm.
by this time. So now they put that pressure on logistics and on the drivers to
Mm-hmm.
be able to fulfill that
Mm-hmm.
promise to the client. So it is so when I saw this, knowing what you know and what you shared,
Mm-hmm.
it's a double-edged sword here.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
because
yeah.
it didn't say, oh, the goal is to help, Amazon. Check this out. Let's go back here. The goal is to shave seconds off delivery times by
Mm.
giving drivers turn by turn direction. So I can actually like picture, let's say a DSP here gets this technology in the hands of their drivers. Watched emails go out the following week saying, okay, now to all the drivers that have the Echo frames that we are like putting on the front line, now we're adding additional 100 packages to your delivery route, and now the quota has to go up even further. So that's how I see it. Like, and it kind of sucks. It's cool that this technology is coming out, but they're kind of positioning it in a way that's not cool for the staff, the employees.
Mhm. So that is all to say, when you see your friendly Amazon person delivering your package, say a nice hello to them. And I'm pretty sure all of us here do say hello when we see them because
Yep.
we're cool like that.
Hmm.
But just give them an extra shout out. Hey, good job,
Yep.
because that does go a long way, especially with the days that they go
Yo,
through.
even if like in the summer times, if you see them on the road and you have like if they're delivering, some people leave water out for them and things like that. It's that bad, especially if you're delivering out in the country. There is nowhere for you to stop. There is nowhere for you to stop to use the restroom. And you can't even really stop to take your lunch. That's what I'm talking about, like the mental F that you go through, because there's no way for you to like stop and take 15 minutes here, 30 minutes here, because it's going to slow you down on your route. That's how they program you. You can't stop. You have to keep going. You deliver here, you got to go to the next place. And then now it's like, okay, what's your excuse? Because you have these frames and you could have the turn by turn. You don't have to rely on the Amazon Android app anymore because it's all there. Again, as it's chat is saying, right in your face.
Yeah. So let's see what the fam thinks about this.
Mm-hmm. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, Paul says it is coming. They are not 50 states. They are not 50 state legal while driving. Mm-hmm. Doc tested the beta Amazon frames in Dallas at Podcast Expo last year. Pretty sick. Nice. Joel says, I loved a HUD on my car. Yeah, the HUD on the car is pretty cool. Being an Amazon driver must be tough. Yes, it is. Always be nice to people who serve your food or deliver your packages. Mm-hmm. They did something like that with Google Glass. Flight attendants use it for facial recognition for first class passengers. Steve, hello. In your face, exactly. And Doc says, everyone hates Amazon, but nobody is not shopping. Mm-hmm. The problem is people who order same day toilet paper on Amazon. I'm telling you. Yep. Also, what if you have glasses or contacts? They aren't prescription. Can't do this universally without prejudice against workers with vision issues because they will want them on everyone. I have something on that also. My legal brother will have a field day. I heard Amazon plans the route to maximize right turns because you can clear the intersection faster if turning right.
Wow.
Yeah, they do some. I got a little something on that too. You can't say hello; they'll lose seconds waving back. That is so true. Yep.
You have to say hello. I mean, if they might lose second waving back, but they can yell out, "Hi!" That was a joke, I think.
No, yeah, it's a joke, but it's kind of like there's like a little bit of truth to it in terms of like you stop to do one thing. You can't stop to talk to a neighbor or something, and then you lose seconds. They
Oh,
always
well, if
never
you talk
mind
to
to
a
the.
neighbor, you're gonna lose second, but
Mhm. Yes. So there was one from earlier. What was it again? I lost it. But yeah, all these are all good points there. And
Mhm.
and that's the thing too, because they know that the apps, the delivery app, it's called Amazon Flex. This is where your routes are and things like that. Let's say on a given day you're assigned an Android phone and this thing is being wonky, right? So you're literally losing time off of that too, right? This is why I'm saying it's like they have this technology that they have, so it's kind of be like, oh no, what's your excuse now? Because you're not having to deal with the app. Everything is in your heads up display on your glasses. And how they would probably roll it out, let's say I'm thinking about locally, is that the front line, like they call them the wave one drivers, like these are your elite, who deliver everything on time and fast and things like that. Like the front line, they probably give it to them first, just like they were giving that to basically the front, like the first wave, the electric vehicles. The electric vehicles, they're given to them first. So if you're just starting out, you're not getting an electric vehicle, you're not getting your glasses. You have to work your way up to get those things. But do you want to? Do you really want to? That's the question. That's the question. Because at the
Tatiana,
end of the
love
day,
to
you
your
get paid the
brother.
same way.
Love to your brother, Tatiana, because yeah.
Yes.
But if he gets paid overtime, I mean, we can sit here talking about this because there are like things that are
Mm-hmm.
good, right?
Yep.
For if you finish your route early, then you can either pick up more hours, right? Meaning that you will get
If you
paid
finish
more.
if you finish your route early, you get bonuses. You get some bonuses. But I don't know. It's and you have to really question too. It depends on the type of bonus too, because the bonuses are not anything where it's like, oh my gosh, well, I need to finish my route super early to get this bonus. It's not one of those type of bonuses. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? And then
You
two,
know
what does
what's
that
a
say about
bonus?
everybody else who's not getting that bonus? Because it's like they finished their route late or they return your package to the station, you still get paid the same thing. That's what I'm talking about, that mental F that's going on there.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's what Doc just mentioned. The drones are coming.
Mm-hmm.
The drones are coming. That was another article that I was reading, and
Mm-hmm.
I didn't finish reading it. That's why I didn't add it to the content. But that's there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to be dropping them packages. I don't know how big they're going to be because can you imagine dropping a dresser? Or it's going to be for the toilet paper orders.
Mm-hmm.
There's like, I
Hmm.
mean,
Yeah.
it's here.
Right.
It's here. We're here. We're here for things. 2025 is coming. But fam, this is something that I really, it made me really happy to read this information. So here it is. Barnes and Nobles, fam. Hard copy books are still here. And I'm in love with it. It is amazing. Barnes and Nobles open more than 60 new locations. They're opening this year and next year, right? And one of those locations is a multi-story complex in DC. The CCNN suggests it's more symbolic than anything else because Barnes and Nobles used to operate out of the same building decades ago. So books coffee, because I usually have a coffee there, right? A really nice spot to read books and just relax besides the library, because the library doesn't have coffee. It has coffee, but it's not really, really good coffee, depending on the library you go to. But anyway, I'm totally excited when I read this, because books are not going away. There was this buzz going around that perhaps because of the how easy digital books were coming, and with Amazon Kindle and even Barnes and Noble's Nook, people were, oh, maybe the bookstores were going to go away, but they're not. They're investing in it, and this makes me happy. Who
And
else
I can
does
tell.
this make happy?
And also too, facts, because that's been like a developing story in ENN for years now, right? I remember like
Yes.
from the early days of ENN, we've been having this conversation. So books are
Yes.
here to
Yeah.
stay.
So it's here to stay. More and more news come in, and it's all about that. I mean, they're investing in bookstores, and I'm excited about it. So please chime in with books in your comments if you are as excited as I am that Barnes and Noble is making this investment. Yes. Okay, okay. So yes, so it's coming. Don't worry about it. Trivia is gonna come pretty soon. But speaking of great things like books, we're gonna talk about some of the nice. We're gonna bring you back into a nostalgic moment. And I want you to all share if you still have it or if you had it. But first, let's see if the fam is chiming in about Barnes and Nobles, because I just want to know that other people love books too.
Yeah, it's a mixed bag about the drones that are coming. And if you just tuned in and heard drones are coming, we're talking about Amazon. James Hicks, very good
The
to see
drones are
you.
coming.
Very good to see you, James. Very good to see you.
James.
Tatiana says, we are in the AI revolution. Past ones, agricultural, industrial, digital. Our lives will be changed for sure. Hmm. And Steve is saying maybe I'll put the Ray Bans on my Christmas list. You know, those the Ray Ban version. Those
From the
frames are pretty
Ravens,
dope.
yeah.
Valerie says, that's incredible news about the books. I love that.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
Tatiana,
Yes. Let's
I
go,
love
Tatiana and
books. I
Valerie.
love
Show
books.
up, my peeps. Yes.
Doc says I wanted Wi-Fi card slot implanted into my forearm. Mm-hmm.
So
I
I
can
could
download.
download now.
I'm here for that. I'm here for that.
Listen, Doc, that's
Matrix
Neo.
style.
That's Neo.
Neo
Neo
style.
and Trinity.
Mm-hmm.
Trinity
They just
downloaded a whole
downloaded the
bunch.
stuff.
Oh my
That was
gosh.
dope. I'm like,
Yes.
when is that? I'm down for that. Well, my concern is the STAR testing scores that show that ninth graders are reading on a kindergarten level these days. So, who's gonna buy these books?
Yeah, well, that's
Hmm.
something that's a great point,
Hmm.
Justora. So that's an effort, a community effort. It
Hmm.
starts obviously home, which is making it harder and harder for the kids because the technology is taking over.
Hmm.
However, schools are starting to work into having kids spend less time at school with their digital devices,
Yeah.
so that they can at least at school start reading those books and start paying more attention. So
Hmm.
that's an effort that has been going 20 before 2020, but 2020 just messed things up when it comes to that,
Hmm.
and now they're trying to pick back up.
Hmm.
So I'm really hoping that that continues, and that Barnes and Nobles is also uh works towards that with schools in terms of collaborating. But my son loves Barnes and Nobles. We go to Barnes and Nobles just stay there. It's a different feeling. It's just great. So I'm excited about it. Hopefully they do this,
Yeah.
because I'm with you, Tora. That's something that is alarming. The level of reading for kids in
Hmm.
school.
Hmm. And then Matt's saying I work in the book business for my day job. I love books. And
Yes.
Tatiana says, exactly, this is the download. I know Kung Fu just from a download. That would be so awesome. Who's not going to want that? Familiar with Sundoku? It's when you buy and collect books but won't read them. Hmm.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I know Kung
That's
Fu.
interesting.
He lives in
That's
my building.
interesting. I do know some people who do that,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
who buy books but don't
They
they use
collect
it as
them.
decorations, but they don't read it.
Mm-hmm.
They don't read them.
I used to love going to the bookstore. I would sit there and read, drink coffee, and still end up buying at least 3 or 4 every visit.
Yeah, it's just a whole different feeling. It's
Mm-hmm.
just so mm.
Mm-hmm. Kids in Japan do their whole school on devices, and they are brilliant. It's the parents.
Yeah, I agree. It's but the thing is that, oh my gosh, that is I don't know. It's the parents in a way, but it's also a community effort. It's not just the parents, because the parents need help, right? The parents might want to do this, but the other kids in the community and all of these things, like, oh no, my friend is doing this, my friend is doing that, and then the parent is doing this other thing, and all of a sudden, especially when there are single moms, I mean, that's tough. That's tough, because I was a single mom, and I did not want my kid to be on the devices, and I will take those devices away, and it will have a timer and all these things, but then I will put more stress on me because now I needed to keep track of the timer, and then it was a mess. So I would say, yes, it starts with the parent, but also the community support as well, starting with schools and everything else, the whole community,
To
I would say.
reinf-
So not just the
to
parents.
reinforce like what you are trying to enforce at home.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
true. So
definitely.
true.
Yeah.
Joel says books are still my jam. PDF files don't display on my shelf very well. Very, very true.
And
And
plus, they smell really good. Book smells
yeah,
really good.
PDFs do not smell the same. The Barnes and Nobles around my location have lost the old charm with reading areas and nice chairs. Not fun to hang in anymore. The Barnes and Nobles around us is still pretty nice, right?
Yes, it is. And
Mhm.
I mean, hopefully they come up with, all of this investment. Obviously, according to this article, it's happening in DC.
Mhm.
But let's see if other Barnes and Nobles keep it up and do remodeling, because that is the what makes Barnes and Noble is enjoyable, to have little nooks that people can sit and relax and read.
Mhm.
The one over here has a fireplace and all of that stuff.
Yeah, fancy. Valerie's son doesn't like reading on digital devices, never got into it. He loves the feel of turning the page. It's the experience for him.
Yes, you see, that's Michael. Michael, yes, Michael. Continue there. It's a nice feeling, and don't get me wrong. I do have, for example, when I travel, I bring my Kindle, because it's small and it obviously holds thousands of books, and I can just read. I also bring my iPad when I have to read articles as well, but there's a time and place. In my opinion, PDF does not replace a book and the feeling of it, the whole thing, the whole thing. But yes, but that's just us, right? We have our own. All everybody has their own little thing, but that made me really happy to know that they're not going away.
Absolutely.
Yes. Okay. So now it is 7:40, and don't worry about it. Your code is coming,
Your code is
fam. Your
coming.
code is coming, and so is the trivia. So let's go to one nostalgic moment right now, since we're talking nostalgia, and then after that, we'll go right into the trivia. So come over, get your fingers ready, and let's go with this nostalgic moment first.
What's the nostalgic moment?
The fun-filled beginnings of the 12 famous toys. You have it right there, so let's bring it up. So we are going to talk. You got it? You got it? All right. Do you have it? There we go.
What's
All
going on with all
right.
these ads over here?
I don't know the ads, but all I'm talking about is, look at those little hands. Can we make that bigger? Yes or no? Those little cute hands.
Let me see here.
So number one was the Frisbee. We're talking about
it's not working.
nice fresh air, parents playing with their children, and adults playing with it. I mean, number one, Frisbee. Who played Frisbee or who still has Frisbee? That is, I play with Frisbee. Let us know. And I see Play-Doh. Play-Doh, yes. Play-Doh, the smell of Play-Doh,
Oh my
fam.
gosh.
The smell of Play-Doh. But let's go. Okay, first was Frisbee.
Lincoln
Second
Logs.
was. Huh?
Lincoln.
Do you play with these?
Uh, doesn't look. I don't know if it's because of in the projects we use the ice cream sticks. So that was Lincoln. If it's the same thing, then the answer is yes. But
No, it's not the same
the
thing. But I
projects
get what you
version.
said. You did the what is it, the
Ice cream
stick
stick ones.
logs.
Yeah, the ice cream stick logs. Is this
They
the same?
they were good.
Yeah, we built like mansions with that. So
Yeah, that
is
still
this?
happens. People still do it in schools.
Yeah. Okay.
But this is not it. This is the
Okay.
whole thing.
Yeah, Lincoln Logs. I am not familiar with Lincoln Logs.
And Paul is like, Paul has played with all
Oh my
of
gosh,
them.
that's a tongue twister. Lincoln Logs. Lincoln Logs. Ugh. Okay.
Let's go to the next one. Oh my
come
gosh,
on now.
potato head. Yes.
Yes.
Potato head.
Yes, it's a potato head.
Oh my gosh, all the pieces fed into his potato belly. I love him. I love him.
What else we got?
Okay, let's go back. Potato head was in 1949. Wow.
Oh, come on
Okay.
now. Silly putty, of course.
Silly putty. Wow, that's a nice texture.
Popsicle sticks. There we go. Popsicle sticks. Yes.
Potato head is Paul, says Valerie.
Barbie.
Okay. Oh, look at her, the Barbie. Wow. Yes. Didn't get into Barbies that much. I used to just cut the hair of the Barbie, my sister's Barbie's hair. But I really didn't play with Barbie, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people did. So raise your hand if you Barbied.
What else we got here?
Oh, my
snap.
gosh, that's Slinky.
Yeah, Slinky was I think I had Slinky, but I just like seeing the commercials of them going down the stairs and stuff like that, So
I didn't see that one. I didn't see it like that looks like metal. I saw the colorful one, and I love to do it with my kids because they would just wait for it at the bottom of the stairs, and it was so cool to see. Fam, yes, Slinkies.
What else do we have here?
Candyland. Do you play with Candyland?
I
Do you play
have not.
Candyland?
I cannot say that I have. No.
Candyland, I haven't really played with it either. I played with a similar game, but I didn't play with Candyland. I know a lot of people did. Did you play with Candyland, fam?
Rich,
the Magic 8 Ball.
Rich says in that picture, Slinky would never make the next. Yeah, for real. It's like it would just stop there.
Like bad product shot.
Right, bad product shot. Bad product shot. Magic 8 Ball.
Magic 8 Ball was nice. We didn't play like that. We played a concept that wasn't getting a little paper, and then you just like played around with it. But when I got here to the United States, I played the 8 Ball.
And quick commercial break. Lion King returns to the Landmark Theater. You saw that?
Listen, continue. Here's the Play-Doh. Okay. Play-Doh smells, feels, and Play-Doh is just a whole thing. Play-Doh just has all the nice senses. Like the colors are bright.
Yeah.
The texture is nice. The smell. Some people eat it. I don't, but it's just really good. And I also have made Play-Doh before, and it's really easy to make. Play-Doh is nice. Oh my gosh.
The Easy Bake Oven.
I didn't use it. Did you?
No.
Who used the
These were like these the fancy toys that
that we couldn't afford.
We didn't have access to Easy Bake Ovens. Okay. And Nerf balls too.
Nerf balls were accessible, I think, but the Easy Bake Oven was a whole treat.
Right. What else do we have here? Oh my gosh, Simon. This I played in school.
Simon, what is it?
I don't remember, but
You
but I played
okay?
it.
Okay, in the 1960s, a military engineer was spending his free time developing early video games, dreaming of systems that would allow the gameplay on a television. Okay, so this is what it was?
Where is it?
In 1978, Simon debuted at the Disco Palace Studio 54 in New York City. Doc probably played there,
Um,
DJ'd.
this I think it had to do with like touching the colors and making sure you're pressing the right thing when it prompts you to.
Oh, Doc says that Simon was a memory game.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then, so I don't know why they would give you a black and white photo here, but these things will light up specific colors and you have to kind of like, tap them in a specific order. Oh, that's the last one.
Okay.
They saved the cool one for last. Simon. Yes.
Simon, yes. Okay, so the comments and see what the fam loved the most out of all of those. I think I saw a lot of Play-Doh. I saw Simon. Now, Joel is into Simon, and Rich is like, listen, I play Simon. That was not a TV thing, okay?
Valerie is saying, Mr. Potato Head is Paul. Oh my gosh! Oh, they have Potato Head jokes here. I told you Doc's twin toy was on the list.
Mr. Potato Head.
Mr. Potato Head used to have a pipe. They took the pipe. They took the pipe away.
Wow. Wow. Really? Okay. A pipe.
He got PC'd. My Potato Head and his bucket of fun. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. A spirograph. Barbie
is a
needs to run to
spirograph?
the salon.
She does. Her hair was needing something there.
Silly putty's only useful with printed newspapers. They don't make them anymore.
Silly putty was it's the texture is good too. Like when you squeeze it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Michelle has a really nice Barbie collection and is about to add Elphaba to the Barbie collection.
All right, Michelle. Well, post that Barbie collection for us to see, please.
Mm-hmm. Did you see Mark Rober's endless Slinky stairs? Gotta check that out. Doc's toys were Stanley and Craftsman. Oh man, my
he
grandma
still makes stuff to this day.
Mhm.
Good for you, Doc.
My grandma always bought me the used Slinkies that look more like mangled wire. I never got a real new one. Oh yeah, my
When they
Slinkies
got
always end up being,
tangled?
yeah, that's it. It's over. It's a wrap.
Oof.
It's a wrap. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Paul still has a Magic 8 ball.
No, Paul, like that same one?
Wow.
The original one? Do send it to us, please.
They did not. Back then.
About paying for children. I know.
Play-Doh was just salty though. All the colors tasted the same.
Also, Joel, you tasted it. Joel got all the senses. Joel did.
Gosh.
Michelle just is like, it was just salt.
I use the Easy Bake. Now we just give them real microwaves. It's cheaper.
That's true. Oh my gosh.
Yep. Nerfs is still a thing. Nerf balls were fun for my brothers and I. Paul is saying yes to all the toys.
Paul is like, I had them all.
Simon.
Wait. Doc said that he crushed Simon.
Mm-hmm. Yep, he did good in Simon.
All right.
Master color sequences, exactly. Simon was fun. Simon was brutal. Memory game.
We gotta get Simon then,
We gotta get
Fuljens.
Simon. We gotta get Simon. Cars should be made out of Nerf. Then you could bump into people you love. Oh man.
Oh my gosh.
Let me see. We played free games like Red Rover. Mm-hmm.
What is Red Rover?
Gotta look that up. Had a lot of toys when I was a kid that you could never have now. I should be dead for all the dangerous toys I had. Oh my gosh.
Man, that is so cool. And there are people who have all of these games saved because they were, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Matt's accountant has a Magic 8 ball. When you ask if you'll get money back from the government, he consults the 8 ball.
Hey.
Red Rover is a type of a tag game.
No, but Paul, I mean, not Paul, but Doc is like the 8 ball. Where did he go? The comments are coming in. All right, fam.
Lincoln Logs and popsicle sticks were fun, and I ended up in construction. Nice.
So Red Rover was something like, okay, so Steve gave an example. Red Rover, send Ian in right over. Is that what it? I'm like, Red Rover, send Ian in right over. Is that how it went? I love it. I love it, fam. I love it. All right, so we're gonna go to the trivia, and here are the rules. Fulgens.
Here are the rules for the trivia. Bam, number one. It's
The
a game.
game format,
Mhm.
there will be 3 questions total. For each question, players with the correct answer will have their names added to a prize wheel.
Mhm. And then type your answer in the YouTube live chat. So we're going to do the Jeopardy format again. So once you get the question, you answer what is and the answer. And you got 30 seconds to submit once the question is posted. And you're going to see Paul say start and stop in the chat as well. And
All right. So choosing the winner. At the end of the game, all names of the prize wheel will be added, will be entered. So the correct answers, the names who answer the correct will be entered into the wheel. The name selected by the wheel will be the trivia winner. So there's no 8 ball here.
and we're doing 3 spins for 3 winners.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes. 3. So,
Matt is practicing. Yep, that looks good, Matt. That looks good.
okay. Any questions before we go? So remember, what is the answer? Remember the format, okay? We're going to be, the winners will enter the question exactly the way it is, okay? The answer exactly the way it is. So take your time, but go fast. Yeah? Okay. Fulgens.
All right. Here is the first trivia. Known
for its visual focus, this social platform is heavily leveraged by retailers during Black Friday to showcase products and promotions. 30 seconds on the clock.
I'm just realizing I have 30 seconds. I'm counting it though.
Okay.
10 seconds remaining. All right. Bam. All right, so let's see. I'm just waiting for yep, there you go. Paul says stop. Let's see who we have. The correct answer is what is Instagram? What is Instagram? Awesome. And let's do the search feature here. All right. We got Jeremy, Patrick, Ridgegram, and Joel. All right. And making sure Paul has those names. Did I miss anyone?
And I don't think so. I saw, but Fulgens, before we go to the next one, can we get the timer on the clock, please?
Yes. Hold on a second here. Let me pull that up.
Yeah, Instagram has been hot in the selling department, especially on Black Friday.
All right. So the clock is ready.
Okay. Here is the second trivia. Get those fingers ready.
All right. So, and then Paul just, okay, good. We're good. We're up to date now.
Yes.
All right. Ready?
Let's go.
Hold on. Let me get, okay. Yeah, I got the clock. And here we go. This term, often exploited in Black Friday marketing, stands for the fear that others are experiencing rewarding events without you. I love that wording. That is awesome. I love it. Oh.
Rewarding events without you.
Oh man.
The fam is in it. The fam is jumping.
That is too funny. And stop. All right. I'm just gonna wait for Mr. Myra to catch up with that.
Valerie says, "What is crazy glue?"
Still waiting for the stop. There we go. The stop is there. And doing a
Stop.
search.
Yes, Paul. I love it.
Oops, I typed.
What do you do?
I typed FOMO in the chat, so you're gonna see FOMO pop up from Ecamm Live in the YouTube chat there. But I was trying to type it in the search. There it is. There you go.
We're gonna have a lot of names in there because the fam was good with that one.
Here we go. Yep, we do have a lot. We have Tatiana.
And Digital Citizen Media Network, they actually spelled the whole thing. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna spell it.
Yeah, you
Good for you.
guys are good on this one. What is FOMO? What is FOMO? What is FOMO? Yeah, there's a bunch. So we just have to make sure Paul catches all of this because you guys are really good.
Yeah. So
else?
until Paul catches up. So Paul, you let us know when you're done. Do you know, this is really interesting, and there were different, I think one time somebody in one of my photography classes, they mentioned this, but then when I saw it again, I was like, oh my gosh. So you know how people, when you're going to take a picture, typically men would put their stand still, straight your hands in front and just stand straight looking at the camera. And then ladies will look really bored, right? Because they were there too with their kids, and the kids will look. So you saw all those pictures, right? So there's a reason for that. There is a reason for that, of course. So history has it that people, first of all, had to stand there 4 hours for the exposure to develop. And can you imagine somebody standing there smiling for 20 minutes? That'll be a whole scary movie. That'll be a horror movie. Somebody who would just stand, even somebody smiling for longer than, I don't know, 8 seconds is way too long. Just smiling, right? That would be freaky. There's actually a movie that's called Smile that you watched, Fuljens. I didn't watch that, but you said it was freaky. Was it?
Yeah, Smile. They have a part 2. I had to watch part 2.
Was it freaky?
Like it's a horror type of thing. Yeah, it's pretty freaky.
Was it freaky? You froze.
I froze. Oh, you froze. That's weird. Yeah, it was pretty.
Yeah, we both froze.
It's pretty freaky. It's a horror. Yeah.
So that's why people, because of the longer exposure times. Let me know when Paul has all the names.
There we go.
Okay.
It's up now.
There we go. Nice.
Thank you, Paul. Okay.
Billy, hello. Okay.
Very good to see you, Billy. Dr. Duncan is here as well. Hello.
Who?
Dr. Randall Duncan is here.
Hello, Dr. Randall Duncan. Are you related to Paul? If you say smiling for 20 minutes, you listen, nobody will say smiling for I don't think even for a minute, because people will have to readjust their jaw.
Yeah.
They can be like, that would be freaky. That would be freaky.
Yeah.
Okay, so all the names have been entered? Yes?
Yes, the names are entered.
Okay, perfect. Now we go to trivia number 3 and the last trivia, fam. The last trivia.
Here we go.
This day, following Cyber Monday, encourages charitable donations and volunteer work as a contrast to consumerism of Black Friday.
Oops, little typo there.
30 minutes on the clock.
Little typo there. Fix that. Contrast. Sorry.
The fam is in it. Oh my gosh. And Doc is like,
Time. Oops.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys did really, really good.
Really good,
Really good.
fam. Really good at this ones were easy. The first I'm like, I was out of the country. Okay.
What is Doc's super chat?
Okay, so
Exactly.
I think there is a stop. Okay, Paul did the stop.
The
All
stop
right,
is
so
here.
now Paul is gonna let us know of the names. And now we're gonna continue with this, okay? Because this is interesting. Long exposure times. We're talking about why people were usually so stiff and serious in old pictures. In the earlier days of photography, the lengthy exposure periods made it impractical to photograph people. For instance, French inventor, I can't pronounce his name. Fulgence, you have this there. Please, can you try pronouncing it?
French inventor Nicephore. That doesn't even look French to me. Nicephore.
In 1826.
Neps. Pass.
No. Okay, I'm
Yes.
gonna butcher his name, but he's an inventor, so he
I would
needs
say
to be pronounced.
Nicephore.
French inventor Nicephore Nice.
That doesn't sound French.
1826. View from the window at the grass. Credited as the oldest surviving photograph, required an exposure time of 8 hours. 8 hours. It was more than a decade before Louis Daguerre in
Daguerre.
1830.
That I know. Daguerre.
What is it?
Daguerre.
Okay, there we go. 1839 invention of the
Daguerreotype.
made portrait photography practical. But even then, it was a relative slow and meticulous process that required the subject to remain still for as long as 20 minutes. That's why it wasn't that they were mean, that they were mad, that they were scary, even though those pictures have made all the scary movies. It was not because of that. It was because of the long exposure times.
That's awesome.
20 minutes. That's insane. Nobody would say, I bet you they smile here and there, but all right, do we have the names?
Yes. We are Command-C, Command-Ving them to the wheel as we speak.
Perfect. Joe Nicephore. Says
Yeah,
Doc.
that's what I would say, but that does not look French to me. Hit the name. That must be some old school. All right. We have the names entered.
Okay, so that's it. So now we're going to find a winner. And what do they win, Fulgence?
They are going to win. Here we go. Let me just pull this up for you all here before we cut to the wheel.
And by the way, fam, just in case you didn't know, the code will be entered in the comments, fam, in the comments. So this code is going to be for you and you only for staying unto the end of the show. Nobody else but you, unless you share it, will have this code.
Yep.
How cool is that?
Yep.
So let's go, Fulgence.
You are going to get the Ecamm beanie or toque if you are Canadian. You have it in either white Ecamm logo or, if you want, the orange Ecamm logo. It's getting cold out there.
And
It's getting cold
our
out
very
there.
own Ken likes wearing these beanie hats, doesn't he?
Yes. Yes. So this is perfect. Like, it was feeling a little bit chilly and crazy these past few days, and I'm like, where's my Ecamm toque? I have a Doc Rock Let's Get Live one, but I could have sworn I had an Ecamm one.
You didn't. I don't know if that will fit you though. The beanie hat?
They fit.
It will look like an explosion. It will like
the E will stretch out. It will be like the Ecamm logo. The M is gonna be all the way over here. It's not that small. It fits.
we're like
All right, ready for the wheel?
ready for the wheel. Here we go.
Let's go. Where are you? All right. It's always fun.
Good luck, everybody.
So this is going to be the first spin for the first winner. We're going to do 3 spins. Here's the first one. Hey!
Rich Graham. I didn't hear any sound.
Yeah, let me activate system audio capture. All right, you guys should be hearing that on the next run. So the first winner is Rich Graham. Congratulations.
Rich, congratulations.
All right. Here's the next one. Let's go.
Oh,
Matt Hobbs.
Let's go.
Let's go. Congrats. We got Rich. We got Matt. One more. Are you ready? Let's go. Tora's like, wait a minute. Where's George? Sorry, George. Next week. Patrick Slaughter.
All right, Patrick.
Nice.
Yay.
Very nice.
Very
Congratulations.
nice. Congratulations,
to-
everybody. You guys,
Awesome.
we're next week. We're about to make this a little bit more difficult for you. Level of difficulty is gonna go to 25. To 25. Let's see. Okay, 3 awesome winners who will not be cold this winter because that beanie hat is pretty warm.
It's pretty warm.
So congratulations, everyone. We want to see pictures. You don't have to, but if you want to share pictures, hashtag ENN and Ecamm and show us what you look, how you look, and sporting your Ecamm beanie hat. Yes. All right, fam. So here is what's up. The code. What was it that I was going to say to Paul? Take it away, Paul? Was it take it away?
Take it away, Paul. Paul is
Take it
like
away, Paul.
our Vanna White.
Take it away, Paul. Paul is our everything. Without
Right.
Paul, things will be so hard. Thank you.
Oh, there it is.
Paul is right there, fam. Try it out.
It's there.
Try it out right now and let us know. Let us know.
Right. Don't leave before you try it.
Happy Thanksgiving, Tatiana. To you too. Have fun.
Happy Thanksgiving. What are you
All
guys? What are you
right.
guys cooking too? What are you guys cooking? What are you guys making for Thanksgiving?
There we go. Joel is in there. It's available at the store if
Mhm.
you would like to purchase one.
There you go. It's pretty cool.
All right, everyone, try the code. The code is
The code is in the
the
chat.
code is in the chat. Jeremy's cooking smoked turkey and undoing andouille gumbo. Jeremy, you always cooking
Dang.
gumbo. Your gumbo must
Yeah,
be
for
so
real.
good because you have so much practice.
With andouille sausage in there, man.
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
Happy Thanksgiving
Prime
to you, Survivor
rib.
Larry.
Prime rib.
Prime rib.
Nice.
I don't like turkey. I'm gonna go to your house, the nail authority.
Doc is making brownies with quote fingers.
And no, Torres making smoothie and vegetables for Thanksgiving.
Nice.
Training mode. Okay. Oh yeah, that's true. Because was it you, Tora, that was saying that your daughter was training for some weight training? Was it you? I think it was you.
Nice. Doc is having grilled broccoli.
Okay, so Valerie's saying that it didn't work for her. Fam, try the code with us online now just to make sure. that is working. The code is in the comments. Please try it out. We're not saying it out loud. It is in the comments.
Oh, and while you guys are checking that out, be sure to check out or complete the Ecamm Live show feedback survey. So there is the QR code for you there. And perhaps Mr. Moderator could share that link in the chat too once you have the secret code situation squared away. Steve Cullum says the code worked for me.
Okay.
And Doc just posted the code again for you, Aaron Sherman. Oh, and the survey link is pinned at the top. So definitely complete that at your earliest convenience. Thank you all in advance. Code works, says
Okay,
Joel.
code works.
Okay, the code is good. The code is good.
Nice.
And again,
perfect.
Aaron, hopefully you see it there. Doc just posted it right below your comment there. Todd finished the entry. Valerie said it works for her this time.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Again, you have another 2 minutes to make sure that the code is working for you. After that, the code is not going to be visible or appeared anywhere else. So make sure that you try it now.
It's going to self-destruct.
Yes, it will. This is for you all. Nice extra one.
Doc got a new camera, so he can't afford Thanksgiving. Patrick says it worked. Take off the caps, the all caps. So it worked with him. Yeah, without the caps. Perfect, but it's working. We're good.
No, Zaid, listen, that would be something that I would be down for, except for this one, this time. Yeah. But that would be fun. Because then people will be like, I was entering the code and then that they had on screen and it's not working. And then that means that customer service is going to be receiving some extra need for help.
Yeah, we don't want to call customer service three weeks in a row. We're good. Or speaking to management 3 weeks in a row. We're good. 2 weeks is enough.
All right. So I think that the fam got it.
You guys are good. Squared away.
Yes. Nice, you guys. So for those of you who celebrate Thanksgiving, have an amazing, safe, and happy Thanksgiving. And for those of you who decorate your Christmas tree, if you haven't decorated it already, have fun decorating. We are those who decorate the weekend after Thanksgiving. So we're going to be decorating as well over here and having the house all festive. So have fun doing whatever it is that you're going to be doing, whether it is just drinking smoothies because you have some goals ahead of you, or eating turkey, prime ribs, gumbo, whatever it is. Enjoy the time. Be safe. And you are watching Ecamm Network News and Entertainment. We will see you next Monday. My name is Anna Hill.
And I'm Fuljens Henry.
Have a great night and week. Bye, fam.
Peace and joy.